Peace. Though this video is very consistent with my content, I'm going to delve deep on the mental aspect into a specific topic that I've been waiting to speak on for a minute. Apex predator. Now, if you know, an apex predator is typically described as an animal, lion, shark, animals of that nature. However, with that in mind, in my opinion, a human being is definitely the top of the top apex predators. So, for simple definitions, an apex predator is a mammal, right? Mammal that goes out, hunts, and doesn't have a predator, as they are the apex predator. They're hunting, they're not being the hunted. Now, with that being said, who can say or rebuttal that the human mammal isn't the apex predator? So with that concise description and tad bit of my understanding, you can forge yourself into the apex predator, physically and mentally. So as you see right now, that's apex predator in training. Keeping them hands very efficient, working on endurance, conditioning, cardio. Right? Lions, tigers, superior conditioning, cardio, able to hunt. So this human apex predator, which is top of the top, you work on your conditioning. So what are you hunting? The hunt is whatever your goals are. Whatever your goals are. House, car, degree, money, peace, physique, mental. That's the hunt. Your prey is the new car you want, that 50 pounds you're looking to lose. Being an apex predator, your mentality has to be unwavering, steadfast, laser beam focus, just as that lion, that panther, that tiger, that eagle. There needs to be a level of aggression that's unmatched by your prey. The hunting needs to be ferocious. That's how you segue to success. Think about it. if that lion doesn't kill, it doesn't eat, it doesn't survive. So there's absolutely no plan B. The apex predator has to succeed. That needs to be the mindset. Apex predator. We transitioned from the heavy bag to shadow boxing. Staying consistent with the conditioning and keeping the skills sharp. Highly rudimentary skills to stay sharp and being performed in or practiced on a regular basis. I will continue to emphasize apex predator. The apex predator stays in the present moment. When have you ever seen a shark, a panther, a jaguar not in the present moment? Of course, we correlate this to self being the top of the top apex predator. You must be present, not forward, not back, not in the past or in the future. Highly present, intentional, deliberate, and focused. That way, you will link with your subconscious, conscious becoming one, and then you succeed on obtaining your goal. Apex predator thinking, clarity. See, we have this ability to ensure through intellectual properties that we succeed in our endeavors. That's what makes us the top of the top, the apex predator. Just as an apex predator uses tactics and strategy to eat, we have to use the same mindset to ensure our goals. We must use tactics and strategies, plans to get to our goals. Right? We still gonna use the same type of energy. The hunt is the hunt. No need to differentiate between eating physical food or obtaining our goals. It's one and the same. The energy has to be deliberate, ferocious, and vicious. When you watching the National Geographic and you seeing those apex predators hunt down their prey and just rip it apart, I'm saying keep that same energy when you sign the deed to that house, when you sign off on that new car, when you get your peace of mind, when you find your tranquility, when you find your utopia. That's the energy. It's the apex predator. We hunting, we smashing, we running through walls. No matter what, that needs to be the mindset. So we just finished the heavy bag, the shadow boxing. Now we move into 100 body weight squats. Continuing the fighter training, the fighter theme, the apex predator training, the mindset, physical and mental, getting after it. I'm rusty in doing 100 body weight squats at one time. Haven't performed this in a minute. Nevertheless, I'm going to still burn the shit out them legs. Why? Because I must put myself through hardships. I want to physically challenge myself, so then the byproduct is I mentally challenge myself and I'm ready for any nonsense that comes my way, because I know that it's going to come. And no need to see it as an issue. See it as a way of life, and it must be done. That's all it is. Keeping that same energy, keeping that mindset, keeping that focus. Apex is the top, the supreme, the cream of the crop. The predator, as we know, that's the one that goes out and gets it. Apex predator, top of the top of the line. And it's not about being physical superiority. Nah, you don't need physical dominance. Because no, we're not more physically gifted than a gorilla. Absolutely not. But we can outthink a gorilla. Right? The intellectual properties which give us our superiority. With that being said, you still need your physical to be peak condition, or as close as you can get it to peak condition. Right here, I'm burnt. Legs are cooked. Yet and still, the goal, the hunt, is 100 body weight squats. That's the hunt. There's no compromising. There's no wavering. That's what we doing. That's what we do. We complete the hunt. Hell of a segue. Apex predator going after 100 body weight squats. Excellent example. I'm going to finish him, period. Peace. So hell yeah. That's a couple of rounds of hitting that heavy bag. A couple of rounds of shadow boxing. 100 body weight squats. Definitely out of shape in terms of my body weight squats. Specifically on how long it took me to do 100. I haven't did body weight squats in a minute, so that was a good taxing on me. So to conclude this fighter session, I'm gonna hit that jump rope. I'm gonna tax them lungs and just keep it going. It's feeling extremely good. You gotta put yourself through this pain. I know that it's said a million times all over social media. Regardless of how many times it's said, it's an actual fact. You must put yourself through hardships, so when the real hardships that aren't self-created come your way, you'll be able to persevere and forge through. Like, my legs are burning. Them suckers is telling me to run clean out the door. But we're gonna get this smoke with this jump rope, because that's what we do. So let's get it in. Don't be a wuss. Legs is feeling like fucking cement. It's like I'm trying to walk through the sand. The heaviest shit. But get that work in. With that fatigue in these legs, Them double unders don't want to act right. I'm gonna keep getting it though. I'm gonna get some double unders, right? It's always to embrace the struggle and keep moving. Out of respect for the people who be inside the sauna, I rarely film any footage in the sauna. However, I typically always go inside the sauna. The research over recent years is phenomenal and absolutely incredible in terms of making sure you get that sauna dose. So again, I always use the sauna. I just refrain from filming content because there be other people in here. And right now, it ain't nobody in here, which is a straight rarity. So, I'm getting a little content in. Also, putting some verbals behind it. So, again, that sauna is a must, man. Get that sauna in your life, man. Absolutely rudimentary to get that sauna. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know that I'm full of shit, that I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, nor what I'm doing. Just keep the engagement, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.